Welcome to this video about finding the area of composite shapes. By the end of this video, you should be able to recognize a composite shape and calculate its area. So what is a composite shape? Composite shapes are shapes made up of simpler and smaller shapes like these. Squares, rectangles, and even triangles are the building blocks of many composite shapes. Now that we know what a composite shape is, let's find out how to calculate its area. How do we find the area? Break it up into smaller pieces. Divide the composite shape into smaller, simpler shapes like this. Look for the smallest number of shapes possible. In this case, we can divide our shape into 4 pieces. Here's one triangle, then a rectangle, and finally a square with another triangle. Alternatively, you could divide it up so the square was on top with a horizontal rectangle. Time for the next step. Once we split our composite shape into smaller pieces, we can find each area. You'll need to find the area of each individual shape. The formula for the area of a rectangle or square is length times width. Let's start with this square. We know the formula. As this is a square, the length and width are both 4 centimeters. We put these numbers into the formula and calculate 4 times 4, which gives us 16 square centimeters. Our rectangle, we use the same formula. We have a length of 4 centimeters here, but there is no value listed for just the long side of a rectangle. If we know the side of the square is 4 centimeters and the base of this triangle is 4 centimeters, we can add them together to find this side is 8 centimeters. Now we can multiply 4 centimeters times 8 centimeters, giving an area of 32 square centimeters. The only shapes left are triangles. The area of a triangle is the half times the base or bottom side of the triangle multiplied by its height. We will do the top right triangle first. We have the formula here. The base is 4 centimeters. The height isn't written next to the triangle, but as the triangle is the same height as the blue square, the height is also 4 centimeters. When we put our numbers into the formula, we have 1/2 times 4 centimeters times 4 centimeters. 1/2 of 4 is 2 centimeters, so we actually have 2 centimeters times 4 centimeters, or 8 centimeters squared. Finally, we go to the last triangle. Again, our formula is 1/2 the base times the height. As we saw with the other triangle, our height isn't listed directly next to it. This triangle has the same height as our purple rectangle, which is 4 centimeters. Now we have to calculate the base. The bottom part of our composite shape has a length of 13 centimeters. However, the triangle is only part of this distance. If we remember the length of the purple rectangle was 8 centimeters, we can subtract the 8 centimeters from the 13 centimeters to get the base, which is 5 centimeters. Let's put these numbers into our formula. 1/2 times 4 centimeters times 5 centimeters. 1/2 of 4 is 2 centimeters, so 2 centimeters times 5 centimeters gives us 10 centimeters squared. We have found all the smaller areas. What do we do next? Now that we have all the individual areas, we need to add them up. Find the total area of the shapes by adding up all the smaller ones like this. We have 32 square centimeters from the rectangle, plus 16 square centimeters from the square, plus 10 square centimeters from the black triangle, plus 8 square centimeters from the pink triangle. 2 plus 6 plus 8 equals 16. So we write a 6 in the ones column and carry the 1. 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 equals 6 tenths. Our total area is 66 centimeters squared. Try these examples. Pause the video and find the areas of shapes A and B. When you have finished, hit play to reveal the areas of each shape. Shape A has an area of 13 meters squared, and shape B has an area of 1,650 millimeters squared. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope we helped you better understand how to find the area of a composite shape. Keep watching to see how to find the areas of each shape, and remember, the only way to get better at a skill is to practice.